Hi, my name is Liz. I live with uterine fibroids, and I want to share a little bit about my journey of healing and the work I am doing with the fibroid queen. So, in 2017, after I had my IUD put in, I was diagnosed with 2 small fibroids. I had no symptoms as far as I could tell. I had always had a pretty heavy, crampy period ever since I was a little girl. Thought I was eating relatively healthy with, a balance of meat and grains and veggies. And so in terms of lifestyle changes, my doctors at the time didn't recommend anything. They told me that I should just watch and wait. And so that's what I did. By 2019, those 2 small fibroids had grown to the size of grapefruits. And my bleeding was out of control. It was heavier. It was lasting longer than 7 days. And the hard part wasn't so much that my doctors were recommending surgery, but their plans for me included getting the surgery known as a myomectomy done. And because the myomectomy doesn't actually get to the root of the problem, they wanted me to quickly get pregnant after that, basically rushing before the fibroids grew back. Now, in 2019, I wasn't ready to get pregnant, and also I just didn't have any plans of having those fibroids grow back. All I wanted was to get my period back under control, and so what my doctors prescribed for the bleeding was more hormones. They put me on a drug that's called Orion, which is supposed to reduce abnormal uterine bleeding in folks suffering from fibroids. And in my case, from the day I started taking it, I bled every day for 5 months. So in April of this year, I reached out to Phyllis and started working with her in the Symptom Eliminator Bootcamp to resolve that problem. And she helped me transition off of all of the hormonal medications I was taking at the time. And within 2 weeks of her coaching me through lifestyle changes, that daily bleeding stopped. And every cycle I've had since then has been shorter and lighter. My stress management, which was out of control, is much, much improved, which has allowed me to lose about 25 pounds, which I had put on during the pandemic. I'm stronger, I'm more toned. My vitamin D levels, which were deficient in 2020, and then by 2021 were better, but still low, by my last blood work, which I just took, they're now very, very high. So, my story is very far from over, but I am excited that I've been able to curate a new team. I have doctors now that I can talk to about family planning on my timeline as opposed to theirs. So if you have a story that sounds anything like mine, I suggest you reach out to Phyllis, the fibroid queen, for a consultation, and just know that you are definitely not alone. Have a good one.